Indiana Pacers are a team that is criminally underrated. Many people, including myself, saw them as an afterthought. In this video, we're going to talk about how this team made it this far, why they aren't getting recognition, and what could possibly happen in this year's NBA Finals.
And I got to worry about trade talk. I'm the MVP. I'm the MVP of this league. The best basketball players in the world. I was honored with the MVP. The MVP, the best basketball player in the world. And when I lose, this is what I got to go through.
You're up 2-0. What's the story? Are you not happy, or you're only half happy, or?
Still to be happy about.
You're up 2-0.
Job's not finished. Job finished? I don't think so.
Okay.
Fellas, we work all year long for it, man. Shaq the man, most dominant player in the world. Championship, it's ours. Love it, it's beautiful. Mwah, 2G, baby, you love it. We out.
Now, before we get to NBA Finals, let's meet some players and see how this roster was constructed. Tyrese Halliburton is the offensive engine of this team. He can make this Pacer team start a fast break even off an inbound. He definitely has break starter legend. Tyrese's ability to change the pace of this team and be able to make reads on each side of the floor is what separates him. He was drafted by the Sacramento Kings, and when he started breaking out, he was traded to the Indiana Pacers for Sabonis. Halliburton immediately made an impact, but needed some pieces to take to the next level, and that's where we meet the next player. Pascal Siakam was drafted by the Toronto Raptors and wasn't really impactful until the 2018-2019 season, which was just in time because Kawhi was able to lead this team to the NBA Finals and win it. Siakam after this year was in charge of leading the helm with Fred VanVleet. They made some playoff berths, but nothing as successful as 2019. In 2023-2024 NBA season, the Toronto Raptors were looking to get younger and change the direction of this team, and Siakam was on the block. He was traded to this Pacers team, and there was some doubt with him, but he was essentially a positive addition. Miles Turner, no cap, I am happy for him. Turner has been on this team for a decade, has seen everything. Paul George, trade rumors. But in the end, he was able to make the NBA Finals. The thing that really separates this team is the bench. So I'm going to list off some names and why they're important, but not give a whole background on them. Obi Toppin is a very good bench addition. He is able to be a lob threat and sometimes, make some threes. TJ McConnell can come off the bench and not give the same amount of offensive impact as Tyrese, but he is able to make it suitable while he rests. Cameron Neesmith is a sharpshooter and can be open and ready for passes. Also, his performance in Game 1 versus the Knicks was insane. He literally couldn't miss. Brandon Mathurin is also able to shoot, but him and DeAndre Hunter had a nasty rivalry series. They was going back and forth. Andrew Nembhard, who is also able to handle the ball and semi-control the offense. Also, his defensive performance in Game 6 versus the Knicks helped a lot. So, why is this team an underdog? Well, let's talk about the playoffs. In the 2024 NBA playoffs, the Pacers were the 6th seed, and they were going against the Milwaukee Bucks. The Bucks didn't have their best player in Giannis, who was able to beat them in 6 games. Many people didn't see that as a credible thing. In the second round, they went against the New York Knicks. The Knicks didn't have OG Anunoby, who was arguably their second best player, so many people didn't see that as credible as well. And plus, it's the Knicks. Then in the conference finals, they got swept by the Boston Celtics. The crazy part about it was that the Pacers could have won some games in this series and made this series actually competitive, but they lacked experience. Experience that many people credited to them being fraudulent. Going into this year's playoffs, the Pacers had a better record. They finished with the 4th seed in the Eastern Conference. In the first round, they went against the Bucks again, but they didn't have Damian Lillard, and they had Giannis out there playing with bums and Kyle Kuzma. Anyways, the next team is where people begin to become skeptical. The Cleveland Cavaliers were the breakout team this year. This team, being led by Donovan Mitchell, was dominating throughout the regular season. Mitchell is a very sketchy #1 option for players, but many people thought that wouldn't be a factor to the Eastern Conference Finals. The Pacers were able to beat this team in a surprising 5 games. Halliburton again showcased his ability to change the offensive pace, and his team can capitalize on that. But still, with that, many people think this series will be different if the Cavs were healthy throughout the whole series. Then, recently, they beat the New York Knicks in 6 games. The Pacers were able to make dominant runs and change their pace of the game so quickly, especially in Game 1. The reason why the Pacers were able to win is because the Pacers were able to attack Jalen Brunson and show how much of the bad defender he is. And then the Carthony Towns as well. The Pacers are just faster and play at a higher pace. And when the Knicks struggle to get it going, the Pacers capitalize. Now, why? Again, why are this team underdogs? I think the NBA is in the state that everyone asks for. No more having the best top-heavy stars will make you win the NBA championship. The Brooklyn Nets with Harden, KD, and Kyrie was some of the first dominoes to this new era. Teams having great dynamics and great chemistry will allow you to win games. The Pacers have a great environment and culture around them. Many people criticize them for being front runners, but hey, if they're front runners, then get in front of them. This new era hasn't had a repeat champion, and I think that's great, but also bad. The Pacers should be getting so much coverage from these major networks and talk shows, but aren't. Tyrese isn't a top 10 player in my opinion, but he has great potential and is the major factor for this team making this far, but isn't getting talked about. The Indiana Pacers, I doubted them, but it exceeded my expectations and now are in the NBA Finals. Now, we'll get to my finals predictions in the video, but I want to shed light on this team because I feel like they will be a very underrated team in NBA Finals history.